Let's continue to the lesson 2, computer storage devices. The storage devices are the devices that help user to keep information. These include flash disk, as you see it is a flash disk, hard disk drive, CD-ROM drive, and floppy disk drive. Let's see different storage devices. The image shows different computer storage device. First, we have memory card, hard disk drive, floppy disk, flash disk drive, or pen drive, also optical disk. Now go to hard disk drive. It is a main storage unit of the computer. All the things in the computer, or the programs, or the documents, or files are stored on hard disk drive. This is very fast, the speed. Also, hard disk drive is quoted as average access time and is measured in milliseconds. Now see, this is internal hard disk drive. It is located inside of the computer case. This internal hard disk drive is connected outside of the computer. The capacity of hard disk drive, it is more than 80 gigabyte. What is a gigabyte? Gigabyte is equivalent to 1024 megabyte. And the cost, it is the cheapest way of storing data. Now, CD-ROM disk. This in full is compact disk read-only memory. Okay, here we have the image. It is a CD which is in a CD-ROM drive on the laptop computer. So it is slower than hard disk drive, and the capacity it is around 650 megabyte and more. Next, we have DVD drives. The speed it is faster than CD-ROM drive, but not as fast as hard disk. The capacity it is up to 17 gigabyte. Also, the cost slightly higher than CD-ROM drive. Now we are going to see a motherboard. What is a motherboard? A motherboard is an electronic circuit board in a computer which interconnects hardware devices attached to it. Here the image it shows you is a motherboard. For example, here we have many components, electronic components. For example, here we have the slot memory where the RAM memory should be inserted. There is also another component, it is a CMOS battery. Here it is a place where processor or CPU will be inserted. Now go to the central processing unit or CPU. Microprocessor. It is considered as a brain of the computer. And when we say CPU or central processing unit, it means a processor. For example, we have Intel Pentium. It is the most important component within your computer. Here we have some example of the processor or a CPU. Continue with a processor. This is the logic circuit that responds to and process the basic instructions that drive a computer. It is seen as integrated circuit or chip in a computer. Observe different images here are the processors. For example, here we have Intel. Also here we have Intel Core i5. Let's see the functions of the CPU or microprocessor. First, it determines how fast your computer will run and is measured in gigahertz. Say the speed. It is the CPU that performs all the calculations within the computer and execute the instructions in the programs. The next, transferring data between memory and input and output devices. Last, controlling all other parts of the machine and sending timing signals. Here we have computer case or central unity. We talked about a motherboard or main board as electronic circuit board where the computer hardware devices are interconnected. Let's see several components on this motherboard. Here we have the cables. The power cables, their functions are to supply the current to many different computer devices. We have also slot memory where RAM should be inserted. Here we have 3 slot memory. We have also CPU socket. This is a processor that we consider as a brain of computer. This is a CPU socket. There is also heat sink. This heat sink, its function is to reduce overheat because the overheat can cause processor to be damaged. It is there to reduce the heat. It is the cooling system. There is also the other PCI connector where you can insert the other card in your computer. The other component on this motherboard, we have inductor, we have capacitors, there is also the expansion slot, and so on. We have the storage devices. Here we have different storage devices which used to keep our information. First, we have a flash disk. I'm going to use it. I connect it first into my computer slowly, and then after connecting, your computer will sign you that your new device is found. Okay, let's see if our flash disk is already. Okay, here my flash disk is connected. Now you can use it to keep your information, and you can also remove some information and store them into your computer. To remove a flash disk after using it, you use a shortcut, Ctrl-Alt, and you reject. The next, we have CD. Here we have different CDs. A CD is used also to keep our information. There is CD, there is also DVD. So I differ to their capacity. Here, CD should be kept in the box because it can be damaged. So after using a CD, you have to keep it as you see, and you close the box. Now you are sure that your CD it is protected. Next, storage device. This is external hard disk drive. I'm going to use it. It has also a USB cable. You connect it. Your computer will find new device. Let's see if your external hard disk drive is connected. Here you see its icon. It is local disk E. When you're going to use it, you can open to see the information saved on your local disk, and after using it, you have to reject it or to remove. You can use also the shortcut Alt Control Alt. These are very important because you will need to save your information or your documents. Thank you. Thank you. Now we have knowledge check 3. You are going to check if you understand well the lesson. First question, rename the following: A, B, C, D, E, F. And the second question, which component considered as a brain of computer? Good luck. Remember to subscribe for the next lessons. Thank you.